Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our online English class. Today we will start unit number 5, the ambassador disguise. Students, open your book, page number 52 and 53, and let's start the reading of this lesson. Before starting the lesson, I will tell you the some character or some important character which are discussed in this story. The first character is Vladimir, is the prince. Stewart Godwin is a noble person who is sitting in the palace of the prince. Katharina was the wife of Stewart. Zabawa, she is the niece of the prince. She is very beautiful girl. Now let's start the reading. Once in the palace of Vladimir, a great Russian prince of Kiev, all the nobles were making boast. One noble boasted of his strength, another showed off his wisdom, other boasted of their wealth or their trusted horses. One noble Stewart Godwin said nothing at all. He sat with a dreamy look on his face. Prince Vladimir noticed this and asked, "Why are you silent, Stewart? Have you nothing to say?" "Great prince," replied Stewart, "I have nothing to boast to except my wife Katharina. She is young and beautiful, braver and more skillful than any warrior here. She can shoot with a bow, sing like a nightingale, and enchant everyone with her harp, and no one here will ever boast her at chess." "Is this so?" interrupted the prince. "Yes, indeed, great prince," replied Stewart. "She could easily defeat all your nobles, and pardon me for saying so, great prince, but you are no match for her either." The prince became very angry. When he heard this, he glared at Stewart and said, "You have gone too far at this time. How dare you say that I am not match for your wife?" The prince noticed a finger at Stewart and turning to one of his guards said, "Take this man away, throw him into the dungeon, give him oats and water, nothing more. Now go." The guard did as he was instructed. He threw Stewart into a cold, dark dungeon. The only light came from a small window with thick iron bars high up near the ceiling. All Stewart could see was the sky. He sat on the cold stone floor, feeling very sad. As night fell, Stewart looked out of the window at the stars in the sky. "Alas," he thought to himself, "I have served the prince for 9 years, and this is how he praised me. I'm sorry I hurt the prince, but I only spoke the truth about my wife. I hope someone tells Katharina where I am." Katharina heard what had happened to her husband. She tried to visit him the following day, but the guards would not let her, so she thought of a plan to rescue him. Katharina called together her band of 30 archers, 30 chess masters, and 30 musicians. She told them she needed their help to rescue her husband, and they agreed to help her. The next day, Katharina got ready. She wore a suit of armor with a helmet to cover her face. She carried a bow and some arrows, a club of steel, and a long lance. Perched on her left forearm was a falcon. She mounted a tall black horse. When her friends arrived, she set off for the palace, leading them. A short distance from the walls of the city, Katharina told her followers to wait. She rode by herself into the city and went to the great hall of the palace. All the people thought she was some great warrior. Of course, no one guessed she was a woman. Katharina bowed to Prince Vladimir. This is reading, and students, you read out this paragraph or this page at home. Now come to the exercise. Make sentences of the following of the given words. Students, I gave her the synonym and you make the sentences. The first one is ambassador, agent, boast, bluster, club, have a streak, enchant, charm. Now come to the word sentences. The first one is ambassador. Saad is the ambassador of Pakistan. Boast. All the nobles were boasting, were making boast. Club. Ali carried a long club of steel. Enchant. Sadia's voice enchanted the audience. Now come to the second question. Read the paragraph and give answers of the following question. First one. Who was the Prince of Russia? Vladimir was the Prince of Russia. Question number 2. What did Stavro Godwin boast about her wife, Katharina? He said, she is young and beautiful, brave, and more skillful than any warrior here. Next one. Why was the prince angry with Stavro? The prince was angry with Stavro for saying that he was no match for his wife, Katharina. Come to the last question. Read the paragraph carefully and choose the correct option. 1. Once in the palace of Vladimir, a great dash of Prince of Kiev, all the nobles making boast. A great Russia. 2. The name of Stavro Godwin's wife was Katharina. B option. 3. The prince's niece dash was a beautiful and clever girl. The C option is correct. First one. The game of chess won dash. Ambassador won the game of chess. Katharina called together her band of dash artists, masters and musicians. Here the correct option is 30. Students, this is our today lecture. I hope you understand very well. Allah Hafiz.